Hey, what's up, YouTube family? It's your favorite black guy from Nebraska. Yes, there's black people in Nebraska, and I'm back for some more information. It's a double header, you know what I mean? I got this information that I just printed off and did some research, and I want to share it with you. I'm excited to share it with you because this is great information, not only for us to know as a people, but for everybody to know, for everybody to be informed and have this knowledge and understanding that there's one, history is written one way. Right. Unfortunately, that way is not always the most honest. So this information deserves to be put out there. It doesn't deserve to be swept under the rug. And people need to know about this. You know what I mean? So just so that there's not just one narrative being put out there. If there's a narrative being put out there and it's negative, then it's only right and fair for there to be the positive narrative out there too. And if it can be confirmed with source and with sources, then it's just something that has to be dealt with. A lot of people don't know that us as a people, black people, we had settlements, we had neighborhoods, lands, that was all us at one point in time. You know what I mean? We had a lot of places like Seneca Village. A lot of people don't know about Seneca Village, but Seneca Village is Central Park in New York. Seneca Village was an all-black neighborhood, an all-black area, all-black town before they were pushed out of there, and then it got turned into Central Park in New York. Okay, look it up, Seneca Village. Do that information. I may do a video on that here pretty soon. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get going on the information I have for you. Okay, this is in Manhattan, New York City. Okay, this little area was called the Land of the Blacks. The Dutch first arrived and established the colony of New Amsterdam in 1624. The settlement was located on the southern tip of Manhattan Island in what is now New York City. New Amsterdam was the capital of New Netherland and remained under Dutch control until it was ceded to the English in 1664, when it was renamed New York in honor of the Duke of York, who later became King James II of England. Now, King James is the second. There's a lot of families in Europe that you would have thought were one race, but they're not. They're actually black. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and continue. I'm sorry. The Land of the Blacks was a village settled by Jews north of the wall of New Amsterdam from about 1643 to 1716. Let me read that again. The Land of the Blacks was a village settled by Jews, okay, black Jews, north of the wall of New Amsterdam from about 1643 to 1716. There were about 30 Jew-owned farms over about 130 acres centered in the modern neighborhoods of Greenwich Village and Soho, including all the area surrounding Washington Square Park. Read the names of the landowners. These are the Portuguese Jews who got deported to Congo, Angola, and Sao Tome. So if you didn't listen to my presentation before this one, please listen to it. And then this will go along with what you listened to, or the information that you got in the previous video before this one, okay? So if you look at the names here, you will see that these names could only represent one type of people, one race of people. So, for example, we have number 20, we have Jean Negro, okay? This is a village that was settled by who? By black Jews. King John II in 1492 expelled all the Jews to the island of St. Thomas, Sao Tome, which has been discovered in 1471, into other Portuguese settlements in the continent of Africa. And from these banished Jews, the Black Portuguese, as they are called, and the Jews in Luango, Congo Kingdom, who are despised even by the very Negroes, are descended. And the source of this information, and you can go review it, look it up, verify it, is called The Critical View, or Annals of Literature, volumes 57 to 58, 1783. So, history in the 1600s and the 1700s, where we've been and where we are now, it's a total It's a total 180. It's a total 360. I'm sorry. I might have got my degrees messed up, but it's the opposite of what we have going on now. We had a lot of towns, we had a lot of villages, had a lot of cities where we were prospering, we were doing well for ourselves, and it wasn't what you see now. So it's just all this information is worth digging up and it's worth presenting because it dispels all the negative rumors that you would have or the negative stereotypes that you would hear and see about us. So we do have history. We do have things to celebrate, that we accomplished. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it cannot be accomplished again, but you won't hear this information in your history class here in this country. You won't hear this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was called The Land of the Blacks, about a village in Washington Square in New York City. Also, if you're curious, look this up. Seneca Village. Before it was Central Park, now it was called Seneca Village in New York. Okay, look it up. It was an all-black town as well, or all-black area as well. So it's your favorite black guy from Nebraska. Yes, it's Black People Nebraska. I'm out. Peace.